up, Paper Chasers? It's your girl, LoudPen, with this week's Buzzkill of the Week. First off, Paper Chasers, let me apologize for not posting a Buzzkill video last week. You girls had some technical difficulties. Again, didn't feel like the video was that funny, so I decided just to simply not post anything rather than post something that I felt was subpar. So, this week's Buzzkill of the Week is actually a list. Basically, it's a list compiled of 25 things, 25 reasons why LoudPen is two things: foolish and crazy. A few days ago, I was thinking to myself, thinking. Some reason, a lot of music pops up in my head randomly. Nivea's 25 Reasons popped up in my head, and I was like, what if I made a list of 25 things wrong or reasons why LoudPen is foolish and crazy? Now, my homegirl MDZ told me that that was silly and that it was foolish, but I decided to press on and make this week's Buzzkill of the Week 25 reasons why LoudPen is foolish and crazy. The first reason, shoes. I mean, Paper Chasers, I've told you several times that I own over 40 pairs of shoes. Probably over 50, honestly. That's ridiculous. It's a buzzkill. It's both foolish and crazy. Reason number 2, bags. Again, over 40 bags. Foolish and crazy. The third reason, makeup. Now, Paper Chasers, I don't wear makeup all the time, but when I do, I have to wear lots of colors and golds and silvers and all these pretty colors and fun stuff, and I love makeup. Sephora is like my worst enemy. Like, don't let me come near a Sephora and expect me to leave with nothing. That's ridiculous. The fourth reason, vintage clothes. I love vintage clothes. I love going home to Cincinnati, going through my mother's closet and finding some of her old clothes from like the 60s and the 70s, and going to random like little thrift stores around New York and finding like old school vintage stuff. I got these hot vintage Oscar de la Renta sunglasses for $20 at this vintage store. Yeah. The fifth reason, my movie obsession. I'm obsessed with movies. I have, dang, is that 34? Oh, that's a lot of DVDs over there. So, yeah, okay. The sixth reason, fashion. I'm obsessed with fashion. Obsessed. I read every book, magazine, blog. I'm obsessed. It's making me foolish and crazy. The seventh reason, my parents. Now, I love Mama and Papa Pen, Paper Chasers, but they have made me a little foolish and a little crazy. My dad is very opinionated, well, as is my mom, and he made me very debating. Like, I'm a very debating person because of my dad. Like, I love to debate because of him. Me and him always going back and forth about some type of debate. My mom loves clothes, bags, and shoes, so I got that from her. So, you know, it's kind of their fault that I'm foolish and crazy. Number 8, my family. Another extension, you know, family, you gotta love your family, you know, but you got cousins that talk to you sideways. You got aunties that are just wow, you know, uncles that are wow, you know, and love all my aunties, love all my uncles, love all my cousins, but just certain things they be doing and saying around me just makes me a little bit foolish and crazy. Number 9, boys. If you have never heard the song Boys, Boys, Boys by Lady Gaga, please give it a listen. I relate to that song, and boys. It's the number 9th reason why LoudPen is foolish and crazy. Number 10, men. Yes, there's a difference between boys, and men. Boys are foolish, young, and immature. Men are more mature But they're men. So sometimes all it means is they're more mature and they game you better than a boy's boy will. And that makes LoudPen foolish and crazy. Number 11, the subway. If you've ever traveled the subway system in New York, that will make you foolish and crazy. I travel it every day. I have an hour commute to work. That makes me foolish and crazy on a daily basis. I can't describe to non-New Yorkers what the subway system is like. I truly cannot describe the experience. Number 13, why LoudPen is foolish and crazy. I live alone. I've lived alone now in New York for 2 years. It'll be 2 years in September. Before this, I lived alone for a year during my last year of college. If you've never lived alone before, you don't know anyone that lives alone, it makes you a little different because you live alone, so it's nobody here. So you find yourself doing things, it's weird things. I find myself talking to myself more now that I live alone. So, living alone makes me foolish and crazy. Number 14, nail polish. I'm obsessed with nail polish. That makes me foolish and crazy. I'm too broke. Number 15, my friends. I love my friends, but my bestie in Ohio, my bestie in New York, and my other bestie / big sister in Ohio make me foolish and crazy on a daily basis because these chicks are just as foolish and as crazy as me. And it is ridiculous. And they are my best friends, but they make me foolish and crazy because they indulge my foolishness. Number 16, juice. I love juice. I just love juice. I drink juice. I don't know. I need to start drinking more water. I'm obsessed with juice. Number 17, brownies. I've had brownies. I've just been baking brownies. I don't know why. I just keep baking brownies. And it's foolish and crazy. And I should stop. Number 18, books. If you read a lot of books by a lot of different authors, which I have, because I was an English major in college and I love to read, so I've been just reading all my life. You just read a lot of different books, it makes you foolish, it makes you crazy, it just makes you see things differently. You learn and you get educated, which is great, but at the same time, you sometimes lose touch with reality, which I feel in some aspects I do. Number 19, magazines. Paper chasers. I went to this international magazine cafe, spent $30 on magazines. Who that just found out they getting laid off spends $30 on magazines? That's foolish and crazy. Number 20, pens. I love pens. For those that don't know, that's why I originally started calling myself LoudPen, because I talk loud and I love pens. Number 21, writing. I love to write, but it's making me a little foolish and a little crazy because I'm literally thinking in terms of writing these days. I don't even have regular thoughts. I have a thought that's like a journal entry or a blog post. It's so weird. 22, blogging. It's making me foolish and crazy because I'm starting to argue with people on blogs and blog posts, and I don't even know these people, so it's just kind of weird. Number 23, Twitter. I'm obsessed with Twitter. I have to tweet. Even if I don't actually tweet, I still will look at Twitter. Even if I don't send out a tweet. I don't know why. Twitter just gives me this weird comfort. I'm just I have to communicate type of person. I always have to talk to people and tell stories. So Twitter gave me a way to do that. And sometimes I'll be tweeting. I'll send out 20 tweets and it won't be to nobody in particular. I'll just be tweeting to myself. It's weird. I know. Number 24, Facebook. I do have I have a LoudPen Facebook page, and I've actually started to enjoy posting my new posts, to announce my new posts on Facebook, and I've also started to enjoy posting photo albums on Facebook. So it's making me a little crazy because I'm now trying to find pictures and things just so I can post them on my Facebook fan page. It's weird. Number 25, the final reason for why LoudPen is foolish and crazy. Me, myself, and I. All the 24 previous reasons wouldn't really have any effect on me if I didn't let them have an effect on me. I let these things have an effect on me, and that's why LoudPen